Hello everybody, welcome back to Grassroots NASCAR Racing. My name is Scott and I am just your average American guy who loves the sport of NASCAR and wants to share that with you. So today we're going to do a shop tour. I've had a lot of people asking about the sheet metal on the walls and the different cars that are in here. So I wanted to give you guys a tour today and just kind of walk you around real quick, show you the pieces on the walls and what's going on around here. Now it is always kind of a work in progress. There's so many things that I want to get done that I just don't have the time. But I will eventually, I'll get to it. But I'll show you where it's at right now. So let's walk through. All right, we'll start toward the front door over here. Autographed picture of Harry Gant. Gotta have that if we have that, right? Have to have it. Dale Earnhardt Jr. banner. Got a Coke sign up there. Kyle Petty flag. What else do we got? Oh, look at that. I just picked this up about a month ago. That's a pretty cool advertising piece. That is Jimmy Johnson. Where was that at? That was at the Daytona road course, if I remember right. We have, of course, the Pennzoil Pontiac, Michael Waltrip, 1991. This car is completely race ready, 700 horsepower. That's an extra set of wheels with like the original white letter Goodyear Eagles on it. These things are old. We got a Richard Petty. I think this is a 1990, 1989 nose. That's a pretty cool piece. This is a new fuel cell that's going to go in the 33 car. This is a 2007, I believe, Mike Wallace super speedway car. I don't know why they, for some reason, re-decaled it as a nationwide #1 Mike Bliss car. I don't know why they did that, but it's clearly a Mike Wallace 09 110-inch wheelbase cup car. No idea. I love weird stuff. Just a cool looking old fire extinguisher that I put on the wall. Clint Boyer. Chase Elliott and Danica Patrick. That's from one of her last few races in the GoDaddy car. You can see they put the pictures up in the green. We got a Kyle Petty Wells Fargo rear. And we'll go down here. We got a Justin Allgaier. This is a Star Trek rookie piece. See the Star Trek there? Josta. Do you guys remember Josta? That stuff was so good from like 1995. It was kind of like an energy drink before energy drinks came out. It was made by Pepsi. But it was a soda and it was so good. That is Danica Patrick from her wreck at Talladega, I think, when she crunched it real hard. You got William Byron. That is Dale Earnhardt Jr. from 2017 All-Star race, I think. And then this is Clint Boyer, Carl Edwards, and I think that's Michael Waltrip. I don't have any way to prove it, but I think that's Michael Waltrip. Here's a Danica Patrick piece that needs to go into storage. Kyle Petty, 1995. Now this is the only show car piece that I have in here, but it looks so good. I mean, I had to put it up. It's made out of fiberglass. So yeah, it is a show car piece. This would be Neil Bonnet, but apparently this was from when he was injured and Morgan Shepherd filled in for him. And he crunched the wall hard with that. There's Hendrick Motorsports. Yeah, look at that. He crunched it. And it's cool because whoever got this piece actually wrote down on here when it was from Morgan Shepherd in relief of Neil Bonnet. That's kind of cool. Here is Joe Nemechek, Dale Jr., Rick Mast Oldsmobile, and of course we have the Kyle Petty 1995 Silver Bullet. This one's a roller. It does not have an engine or anything right now. I got some cool stuff up top. Nice little Goodyear blimp. This is a rack that just has my fuel cell, a couple spare parts, little side windows, Jimmy Johnson rear, and a rookie William Byron rear. That is a Jimmy Johnson side, a Nature's Bakery Danica Patrick side. This, oh my gosh. So this is a Budweiser Dale Jr. side. It's in 4 pieces, but it's the whole side. That's your number 8 right there. But oh my gosh, do your research, people. Before you buy a big piece, do your research. I got burned on that one. I saw it, I saw the ad, and I just instantly emailed the lady, hey, I'll take it. And I picked it up. It was boxed up, so I didn't even see it when I picked it up. I could see parts of it sticking out of the box, but what this actually is, so it was a DEI car that was retired to a show car, and then this guy bought it, and he took it out for a couple track days, and he wrecked it. And when they repaired it, this is the side that they took off. And the only way that I could tell that it was wrong was that because some of the contingency decals were from the next year. They weren't from this year that the side is from. So it's still a cool piece. I'll probably hang it up. It still looks good, displays well, but it's DEI metal. It just wasn't wrecked by Dale Earnhardt Jr. So always do your research. Let's see. That is Jimmy Spencer, Dale Earnhardt Jr. This is not a race used hood. It looks, I think it might have been made by the shop, but it was made for display. It is autographed. The guy that I got it from says that he won it at one of the 3 Doors Down auctions that they used to have. William Byron. And we got Denny Hamlin down there. I always like it when the pieces have a little bit of character to them. You can tell that he got the wall a little bit with that. This is Dale Earnhardt Jr. from the spring 2017 Texas race. That's a cool piece. Kyle Petty from when they were running the all Petty Blue cars. And you got a Rusty Wallace rear. And I always like to find signs and stuff that I can stick on the roof. So I got a couple cool signs. That's a William Byron rookie rear from the Xfinity series. And got a little Pepsi thermometer there. Yeah, I don't think that works. It's hotter than 66 degrees. There's an old piece. I forget who drove that. If you remember in the comments, somebody comment on there. Who drove that? I know it wasn't Rick Mast. Who am I thinking of? Rick Wilson? Was it Rick Wilson? I don't know. Dale Jr. roof. That I believe is from Texas as well. Cool because it has his last 2 win stickers on there. So that's a cool piece. I got that at the Hendrick Museum before prices went crazy. Cool Pepsi thermometer. This is an old piece, 1989. Kyle Petty, he ran 2 Busch Series races that year. And this is from the Charlotte race. Jeff Burton, William Byron, Kyle Petty, 1991. You can tell because it has that sticker. And Kurt Busch, autographed. We'll come back to the middle here. There's a Dale Jr. rear. And then this is a Danica Patrick rookie rear from one of her ARCA cars, which is pretty cool. And my jack and some junk. I need to hang this sign up on the ceiling. That's going to go up top. And we got a Jeff Gordon rear there. And just some various parts. Dale Jr. My stereo. Gotta have the Mountain Dews in the shop. Have to have that. Got a cool HP sign hanging there. This was hanging over the entrance when you would drive into Hendrick Motorsports. So when Kyle Larson came in and they finally took down the 88 that's what this is. Here is another cool old fire extinguisher. Top goes on there. But these are called fire grenades. You could actually take that out and throw it at the base of the fire. That's some kind of chemical. If you know what kind of chemical that is, tell me in the comments, but I know it's some pretty nasty stuff. You don't want that on you. But yeah, fire would heat that up, and then there's a spring inside there. The spring would pop up and bust that, and it would all come out the bottom. Just cool stuff. I like weird stuff. That is Jimmy Johnson from Michigan during practice. He crashed and had to go to a backup car. That is Michael Waltrip, of course. This is a William Byron truck side. Pretty cool. And that's the full thing. It goes all the way down to the end. Got a Michael Waltrip DEI name rail. And another cool old fire extinguisher. Pepsi thermometer. So this is a Joey Logano side. And you can always tell because that sticker, Tony Stewart would not have had that sticker. Denny Hamlin nose. That is Dale Jr. from Richmond. So I have that side, and then I have the Chase Elliott side, and I'd love to get the Casey Kane one so I could have them all three back together again. That is the rear from Chase Elliott's crash during the Clash. I actually have the nose sitting over there. I forgot to show you the nose. That's a Rick Mast nose. Looks like a short track, and I think he blew a tire on this side because see how it ground it down and it's so much shorter? Pretty cool. Jamie McMurray, Chase Elliott. Got a cool little Valvoline sign. And I love this piece. This is so cool. I love how mangled that thing got. That's Clint Boyer, and I forget where it was at. And if you guys know where it was at, but man, it just, I mean, it tore that metal up so bad. But it looks so cool hanging on the wall. You gotta do it. And 95, Kyle Petty. Crashed, obviously. And this is, I think, 1989. Rick Mast Oldsmobile. And that is Adam Petty. Very cool piece. Don't see much of his stuff out there. Kyle Larson, I think this is his second year in Cup. And William Byron All-Star side, pretty cool because it's the only race where they actually move the number back instead of up front where they are now. So that's kind of neat. And I got a cool little Coke thermometer. Man, maybe that one says 68 too. Maybe it is working. I didn't think it was that cool. Anyway. Let's see, this is Kyle Petty, and this is either 1993 or 1994. You can tell because it's front to back. If it's like that, where it's top to bottom, that's 1991 or 92. 93, 94. And this piece came off of one of Earnhardt Sr.'s Busch Series cars. So I don't know if Senior drove this, or Jeff Green drove this, or Michael Waltrip. I think it might be Jeff Green. But whoever wrote this on here was trying to pass it off, I guess, as a Dale Senior piece, because they're saying the Haynes 500 from Martinsville. I don't think that's right. I think that's all wrong, because this is definitely a Busch Series piece. It's still got the same poppy red on the back. Almost dropped that. So yeah, it's still got that color on the back, but I don't know. Anyway, there's a Yamaha water vehicles. That's a single-sided sign. That's available if anybody's interested. I have no use for that. These are some tires that I'm going to be using. This one I need to find a place for. This is Mark Martin during his flip. That's a very cool piece. And of course the Aero Coupe. So I sent about 50 pictures of this in to some guys at Hendrick. So they're looking over the pictures to determine if this is one of their old cars. Got my mellow yellow car. Look up top. There's a Mountain Dew. It's a cardboard bottle. What's that one? Pepsi Blue. You got the cool Sapco flag. There's another cool advertising piece up there. I don't know if I can even get it. Let me see. Yeah. I think that was hanging in a gas station. Pretty cool advertising pieces. So those are kind of neat. That's really about it. Got a couple things over here. Is that Casey Mears? I can't remember who that is. 41. Might be Casey Mears. Got the pool table light. Oh yeah, we got these over here. I think that's a 1991 Mark Martin side. And what was really cool, when I bought this, in the ad, all I could see was that. So I thought that is what I was buying. And then when I got there, it had the back too. So that was pretty cool. I actually bought this when I was 13 years old at my very first Winston Cup race in Phoenix. It was on Halloween, 1993. Kyle Petty led some of the race, battled with Mark Martin, and wound up finishing third. Really cool. And then that is, of course, Clint Boyer during one of the throwback races to Kyle Petty's peak antifreeze scheme. But yeah, that's about it. That's the shop. It's a little messy right now. Oh, here's that Chase Elliott nose from the Clash. I'd like to hang this, but gosh, it's got all the bars and everything behind it, and it weighs a ton. So I can't really hang that. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the tour. That's the shop as it sits right now. There are so many things that I have to get done in here. I do want to switch out a couple pieces of metal, find out what that Aero Coupe is, and actually this car, the Skull car, I sent in photos of that to RCR along with the chassis number, so they are reviewing their stuff right now to see what this car is, if it's an ex-Dale Sr. car. Cross your fingers. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the shop. Tell me what your favorite piece is in here. I'd like to know. And we'll talk to you later. Take care.